Tougher than leather, you can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell, I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration. Yeah. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you. Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instincts are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. No, no. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you. Don't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. Get this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my plan, it's gonna fight for my destiny. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell, I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only temporary. Yeah. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you.
Hello, watchers of the stream. Multiple streams today, even. Not only am I streaming today, but the host of the tournament is also streaming, and he's in the booth with me right now. So today we have our match 1 games between the first mentees of the tournament. One of them being mine, Little Creature. Sitting here in the booth with me are Ben and Gearface. Hello, people.
Hello!
Hi, everybody.
So, Little Creature, mentored by me, -A, mentored by Reggie, a good friend of mine.
They're bringing in 2 fun-looking teams today. Little Creatures got Ken, Ragna, and Enkidu named Season 3 because they are all Season 3 characters.
Famously.
Of course.
Famously. Meanwhile, -A, mentored by Reggie, is bringing RNG, Mika, Dan, and Platinum.
Alright, it's
And
gonna be a messy team.
we are banning LC bans Plat, A bans Ankadu.
Alright, so this is Ken and Ragna versus Mika and Dan.
Interesting.
So, both players pick first in secret.
So I knew coming into this that Little Creature was banning Platinum after I labbed a few games with him today. I was expecting his opponent to lock out, was it Ragna, since Ragna's kind of a pretty basic character that just does things and wins.
Ragna hits you, and if you don't hit him out of his things first, he wins.
It's a little obnoxious.
He is the ultimate traitor. With a D, not a T.
With a D, I was about to ask.
Yep. I don't think... If we're talking traitor with a T, I'm a little behind on my BlazBlue
Your
lore.
voice lore.
I guess technically Terramie. Alright, so it's Mika versus Ken.
Alright. Well, this is 2 pretty strong rushdown characters that do what they do best.
Yep.
Poulter, I'm going to be reliant on you and Ven to tell me everything there is to know about Mika, because I don't think I've ever played into a Mika before. I know a little bit about Ken.
Okay, so all the time her ability costs her a card on top of what it does. It's just that Exceed mode changes the cost from discarding from hand to paying gauge for it. And basically her ability's gimmick is, as I remember it being explained back before official kit releases, Mika wild swings, and you are playing the boost to correct her wild swings into something that works.
Okay, so reverse platinum.
Basically, yeah.
In a way, they play very differently, though.
Creature Moles 4 with Ken, they do play very differently, which I guess would also be lumped into the reverse nomenclature. Alright, Mika discarding a block to figure out what she's wild swinging with and how to fix it.
So, interesting thing about Mika is that her specials are, on the whole, pretty garbage. Most of them hit at range 3 and not really any other range. So, we'll be seeing a lot of Mika moving to range 3.
Alright.
Ken playing
Precision handling
Dash,
off
which is
Mika's
pretty
missiles
safe.
is a good way to do that. EX! Oh my goodness.
Into Cannon. That's just enough defenses to make that not kill him.
Alright, so I've lost the ability to zoom in on cards.
1 second here. We got Mika's Cannon. 4 advance 2. We move right in. Yeah, I mean it's not what you want to be spending your EX on. per se.
Right. Yep. So that's
Although, now did A forget to subtract life, or did I miss an interaction there?
That's a good question.
A
That
had
Kneebash
an
should have
armor
hit for
from,
6.
Yeah.
A's looking at 24. A had an armor from EX thing.
25 rather. So we should stop the game right now. Hold up.
No, because it's 7 power, right?
7 power into 7 defenses, yes.
Oh, A needs to take the damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ken was faster though.
It whiffed. Oh.
Why did
Yeah.
knee
Because
bash
it was-
whiff?
Yeah.
Oh, so it did.
Oh, you're right. Okay, there was no crit. Okay.
I'm still unfamiliar with Mika's speeds.
Oh, there we go. Okay, something that happened. I can actually look at cards now. Yeah, Mika's cannon is speed 1, whereas EX Need Bash would be speed 3.
Tornado being played from
Defend Shoryuken
hand.
into Tornado. So Shoryuken hits first, does not stun.
This is a baffling move to me.
It is because it's advanced 2 and it just misses.
Mika, I'm pretty sure, played this from hand, and even if she didn't, she had the option to play from hand. Knew what she was drawing.
Possible misplay for the mentor, the mentee part of the mentee event. It's also possible that she was hard reading across, I guess.
Okay.
CC3.
Change cards 3.
Both players opting to draw cards at this stage in the game.
Okay, Ken boosts Fierce.
Power is
An
an
extra 2
interesting
power,
thing to
which is
lever.
kind of scary at range 2 against him.
We're looking at a 7 power knee bash, I believe. I mean, not knee bash, axe kick.
Axe
Axe
kick.
kick.
Yeah.
7 power axe kick.
Crit axe kick in the corner is very, very scary here.
Yeah, that's practically unbeatable, isn't it? You'd have to be using a speed 6 option to handle that, and if
And
Mika doesn't have a way to be doing that with this wild swing, then
Yeah, the only
Mika
thing that
is not gonna factor
Mika
in.
has at 6 is cross. Mika's in the corner. I don't think that she can stop this if it is.
Mika
Mika choosing to
uses the
retreat
mix-up
1,
boost
Ken
to do this
choosing
instead.
to throw Shoryuken.
Okay, interesting. Into the grasp. Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Mika's cheating at the moment.
Yeah.
Mika did misread how mix-up works. You're supposed to close before you set.
Yes.
just messaging the participants now.
Yep.
It's not really a mix-up if
It's not really a mix-up if you mix up the timing.
Unless, again, we are missing something, which is very possible.
the attacks were revealed when the players were at range 2 from each other.
Correct.
Yeah, so that would mean
Yeah.
Mika would be back in the corner. Ken
Yeah,
would.
I believe. Yeah. Hold on. I can hop in voice, if needed, to explain things to people. We might be able to get them back. Hang on. Mika still. Yep, looks correct.
And that would be 6 because.
The plus 2 power. Yep.
All right, gotta remember to read the boosts on the new normals.
Yep, definitely either, first round bracket nerves, possible player inexperience. Notably is one of the newest of these new players.
That would do it.
God.
That's
right,
a great
lock
move.
into Mika's missile. 0 power Mika's missile because it can't move.
Upside,
pretty much.
it
Upside,
at least hits.
You get gauge.
Hitting is always good.
I believe
Hitting
that's
is-
both. That's also maybe both copies of Mika's missile down.
That is.
believe
I
we've seen
think.
one during the first strike of the game. Yes. you're
Yes,
correct.
Yeah,
Mika's missile
right
was
away.
used to boost in the first strike of the game.
Which if Ken's feeling particularly mean, I think at this point he can actually get to range and like range 4 Hadoken is tough to more than range 4, but Mika's got a fair amount of advance on her attacks, but nothing that hits above range 4 at this point.
Backing up range 4 from here is that would be one of the few cases where Mika's Galaxy is a threat.
That's true.
Granted, only 1 gauge at the moment.
Interesting to know, Mika's in a horrible position if Ken gets his 3rd gauge here, because Gurren Senpu Kyaku
Gurren.
comes.
Yeah,
into play.
Gurren cannot.
another block.
Another block into
a
another
whiff.
tornado that misses.
You think it's just to uncorner?
It's pretty expensive on corner.
Probably just to
Yeah.
uncorner, but it might not be worth it, really.
Yeah, agreed.
I believe Mika just doesn't have enough resources in hand to actually
Both
fix
players
her wild
prepare.
swings.
Ken prepares again.
The double prep.
Low tempo actions taking place here.
Sometimes you just need to reload. All right, Mika discarding a dive, losing out on a reading in order
On a
to
reading
try and
move.
make this wild swing work. RNG might not just be the name of the team, might just be the game plan entirely.
Mika burning air dash to get to
And-
range 1 to play grasp into
A
focus.
grasp that was pretty heavily telegraphed, and the focus comes out at a good time for it.
Yeah.
That's a rough loss to take.
Yep. That said, that should put yep. Okay, Ken went down to 23.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
Ken about to
Tatsu
hit
up.
with the Shinryuken.
Quick
Here we
attack with
go.
a-
Yeah,
Tatsu.
yeah, very EX Shinryu.
Oh man,
That's
Nope.
gotta be an EX Shinryu.
1 block left from Mika. Does she
One
have
block
it?
left in the deck. Probably regretting giving up the first one.
Yeah.
that's
really rough. Mika's cannon's got 1 armor on it. Let's go.
this is the sort of thing that I'm excited for in games. Just seeing the very obvious plays that you know are going to happen, and when they happen, it's just yes, it just
Yeah,
tickles
I mean-
the brain in the right spot.
At our level of play, there's definitely a sense that the canonical play or the correct play is often enough to win because it is correct, and you can beat other players by being correct. You don't need to worry about obfuscating your correct plays. Because we aren't necessarily good enough to be able to read far enough ahead to know what's coming yet.
The The important thing to know in high-level play is that it's usually the player that makes the least mistakes that wins, and it's extremely important in earlier stages of experience like this to try to make fewer and fewer mistakes over time.
All right. Yep,
Jinryu.
yeah, Jinryuken. You invalidate the galaxy.
Rough losing an ultra like that. What's next? Cross.
Cross is not
They're
gonna
looking
do
for
it.
what,
in
12
EX
power
plus
here?
1 speed. That's
I don't think you come
12
back from
power.
that.
That is a 112.8.
That's a rough one to get hit by.
Honestly, an EX sweep could just do it, and having lost the cross, that would get out of it.
Yeah.
It's definitely Ken's game to lose.
I feel like the misplay, other than maybe the misses on the tornado, the advanced passes on the tornadoes, moving in with that grasp when
Crit
Ken had
attack at
free
range
gauge.
1 could be axe kick, could be
Both grasps are down for Mika. This could be axe kick completely uncontested.
X kick's pretty good at this point. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
a free 5 damage.
Yeah, I don't think there's a speed 7 option left for Mika unless there's and it can't be EX cross. She just played it.
Even if you
could be Hoken because it just misses.
trade the
Um,
sweep at this point, you're still
I
behind
think
by
we've
so
seen
much.
both Shoryukens too, right?
Yes.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
so
Yeah, there was
this
a.
And this is axe kick. This is
This,
axe kick.
this
or
seems
this
or a
nasty
bluff. This seems like axe
Yep,
kick. Yeah.
axe kick.
Yep, that's
All right,
5 damage right there.
Good choice, though. It only ignores armor, so that's 5 damage, but the Mika's hip attack still works.
Yep.
It gives Mika advantage. It's going to be her turn next anyway, and it puts Ken in the corner.
And at this point, Ken is obviously happy to take that trade. Just
Yeah,
maintain
life is
maintain
a
the
very
life
dangerous
lead.
Thing that not many characters in season 6 or at all can really come back from in this.
And
Gives up
again,
the other cross to Mika action.
again with
That's
no
a funny
grasp
one.
in deck, I feel like Mika being at range 1 is a very dangerous prospect. I mean, being at 2 life is a very dangerous prospect anyway.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we're only 15 cards deep in Ken's deck, and he has already played, I think, 4 or 5 EXs.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
has
so
a
he's mostly
stacked
got
deck right
normals
now.
left, I think.
So
All right. Yeah, that's a confusing.
Mika's Galaxy was at a.
Mika's crash is not going to do it.
Yeah, it's not going to do it.
That's 4
All
lethal.
right.
Cross out for game. Man, so partially deck comp, definitely some unfortunate swings on Mika's part. I think that there was a couple of misplays. I think completely understandable given the experience level of the players involved. Hang on a second. One of
All right.
potentially 3.
Remind me, does the winner have to switch?
The
No.
league winner. Oh no.
Nope. So the way let me refer to the rules really quick and make sure that I'm looking at this correctly. Winner of the first game chooses whether to continue using the same character or switch, and then the loser chooses to stay or
Changes
switch in
in
response.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
And speaking of, creature is confident
Yeah, 1 second.
in his end
Hang on.
play.
It looks like
And
Elsie's asking
minus
actually.
A has
Hang on.
pulled out the Dan.
Winner chooses to switch first. Loser chooses to switch in response.
Yep.
Might be seeing a Ken one trick here then.
Very possible.
Dan needs
respect
to be face back. Yep, there we go. Is it another coin flip situation, or is it loser chooses who goes first?
Once again, let me refer. I believe that the loser chooses.
Looks like the loser did choose. Dan is first and is mulling 2. Ken is sorting cards in his hand and
Setting up EXs. presumably.
Setting up EXs or setting up molds. Or both.
Setting up EXs is a pretty good strategy. If you
Mulling
draw a couple
three.
EXs in your hand, keep them.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Sometimes that's a trap, though. Sometimes you are so obsessed with keeping the EXs that you forget to be
Yeah, I'd
building a
rather
hand that you
keep
can work with.
EXs that I can actually use.
For sure.
All right.
Turn one,
starting with
prep
a
from Dan, not going for the no-hand strategy.
Yeah.
Light from Ken at range 4, that makes a 6-speed auto.
Yeah, 6-speed Hotto.
But Dan matches it.
Counters the light with the light. Now, in terms of Ken's ability to break boost wars, I know lightning reflexes on Ryu is kind of the call there. Rushdown style definitely a possibility to negate that speed advantage into range 1, where speed historically doesn't matter as much.
But instead,
Armor guard?
Ken boosts
Oh, yeah,
defend.
defenses.
He wants to make sure whatever he's making fast is going through.
So we are in a bona fide boost war at this point.
Not sure if that's my first choice of boost.
Yeah, at this range, I mean, you're thinking about your Hadouken dive mix-up. Maybe Nibash. I would not be extremely worried about armor and guard.
Spending 2 force with
Spending
the
2 to
move
move.
action with Hao Gadoken.
Range 2 is extremely risky for Dan to move into, especially when Ken already has a
Specifically
boost
because
in
of
play.
Ken's favorite.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
All
we're
right,
throwing out
boosting
the
a
power.
Hadouken.
All right,
We've
ending the
got-
boost war.
We've got at least +1 to every stat in that boost war, except for on Dan.
I appreciate Nibash into Koryuken.
Oh, okay, well.
Horyuken!
This can hit for up to 7, but it's only doing
A
4 power.
Gadoken, so +4 power. Not gonna get through defensive stats.
So that's going to be 3 damage into
3
Ken's
damage,
6
and then-
damage.
And then, yep, that's not a favorable trade.
Lots of cards spent on Ken's side.
That is a
for
point.
only a 4 damage swing. One thing I want to call out as well, at this level of play, I'm kind of happy to see liberal use of the move action from A, even though it was a risky place to move to. I think that mentees at our level don't tend to use card expenditure. Another thing I want to call out immediately is I'm sure Elsie was threatening that
Crit
Hadouken, and it-
Wild Swing at range 2. Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Pull.
Baiting the short out and focusing it down. All
I
right,
kinda like
so
the Shoryu is down.
they're at relatively close to equal life totals, but last time that was a thing, we had a bit of a swing in Ken's favor.
So I usually don't recommend striking the Shoryuken for a couple of reasons. First being that it usually costs you a gauge to play it, and the fact that it's only 7 speed on your turn means that it's a lot more limited in use than, say, Ryu's Shoryuken.
Right.
The most important thing to me,
Burning
though,
Passion's good moves too.
yeah, Burning Passion helps correct Ken's resource issues. Ken doesn't have as reliable of resources as some other characters do.
He gets like custom combo and Burning Passion in his UA.
Yeah. So, burning...
All right,
Sure, you
discarding
can
down to
close.
hand size. Down to Kyaku.
Yeah, Danku's down.
Not
makes-
that it would
makes-
help at this range.
Yeah, makes sense
Doesn't
at
hit.
minimum range, exactly. And second Shoryuken already down.
All right.
Plus 1 speed for Ken at this range can be dangerous because 4 speed Tatsumaki can do some real damage.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's gone with a tech. And it's
Actually,
Yeah,
true master
I was,
after the
I was
tech.
actually about to say that that teching before you see the tech
the
fade,
other tech.
get another tech. Have both. Do we have another Gurren?
Do we have another?
Can we
turn?
keep escalating?
No,
All right.
half of the boost.
And now
Looks
you
like,
have to hold it.
looks like Ken is setting up for the 8 power sweep at this point.
Very possible. I hope that you're
Critical
hoping for a
from
cross.
Sam.
Critical assault.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Assault?
Oh my lord.
EX
Into
Assault does not
Psycho. Well,
be Psycho.
He's gonna have to discard a little bit in order to.
He's gonna have to
in order
discard
to.
one card to stun it.
Yeah,
And
he's
gonna
he's
discard
happy. He's
three.
happy to drop a lot.
For each card discarded, pull one and gain a power. So pull one, then pull one, then pull one, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Because
All right.
Dan has reasonable move shapes.
And that's EX gone.
EX gone. On Dan's side, we're down both copies of Danku and both copies of Dive.
1, 2,
Meaning-
3, 4. Change cards 4, getting rid of a Shinryu, a Dive, and a Hado. So
That
no
seems-
more Hados this game
Yep.
until reshuffle.
Seems
Yeah,
like
we're-
the best option to do.
It's the legendary taunt.
And a focus. All Dan needs to do is have a spike in hand, and this is as good as gone.
Only advancing one, so not a spike.
Is Dan willing to actually get hit by focus here?
Right. Paying gauge. Having some fun with the physics engine.
Never let anyone tell you that TTS doesn't have execution requirements.
Playing
Interesting.
Assault into focus.
Playing
This is a-
Assault off the legendary taunt. Either he doesn't have the spike, or does he get the 1 armor legendary taunt by doing this?
It remains in play until it's the end of the strike, so yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so he only takes the 3 damage from doing that.
I felt like the weirdest way to style on your opponent.
Alright.
What was that late crit?
Whatever it was,
Whoa,
Oh,
3
yeah.
ultras, hold up.
discarding 3 ultras
Wow.
This is
into a focus?
Into a focus.
Dan here is not respecting his resources.
He is not very respectful at all. Also, yep, that hit. Alright.
So, Ven, what you were saying before about Dan not going for the low hand play style, I think that has not been borne out in practice. Maybe not. He's instant prep.
Alright, so that's +2 power, +1 speed,
Now
critical.
strike. Oh boy.
That-
Another EX.
It's
Good
the
lord.
axe
looks-
kick.
that
Here
looks
we
to
go.
me like the axe kick.
I feel like that's an X kick. There's not other than that. It's either a Tatsu or a block.
8-speed axe kick
It
is
can't be a
super
Tatsu, he just
safe in the
boosted
Dan.
Tatsu.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, the only thing he's got left is I guess it could be cross, but that seems.
Cross, axe kick.
I don't know
I-
why you're going to range at this
I
point.
don't know why you're critting if it's I
Yeah.
don't know why you're critting if it's cross.
The scariest bluff. I think. Yeah. There's no way it's not X kick. With what he has left.
At this level of play, you're a little more honest about crits, and honestly, at high levels, you're also probably pretty honest about crits.
At this point, yeah. With what.
The bluff is probably not worth the gauge.
So yeah. Again,
I'd
another.
say being someone who would absolutely bluff critical.
This is another 8-speed, 7 power
it's
option. Ignore armor.
Really silly. I'm not sure what Minus A is
Honest-
doing here. You just
yeah.
wild swing. There's no other option.
I mean, it could be we haven't seen a sweep, have we?
I mean, sweep gets we
Could
have
be a 9-power
no
sweep.
no,
Nope,
uh,
axe kick thought it was axe kick.
oh my
plus two-
lord.
+2 speed at the beginning of the game.
All right.
There was
so that
nothing
is
this
5,
focus
7,
could have
8
protected against.
Damage ignoring armor.
Literally nothing this focus could have protected against.
I can tell you from my
Yeah.
perspective that I would mash that focus under pressure like that too, though.
That is
All right.
free, what, an 8 power?
Yeah, 8 power, 7 speed. 8 and 8.
8
actually.
speed, actually. It covers
Yeah, 8 and 8, good
Dan's EX
lord.
wild swings.
A reasonable card. Well, I mean, with 2 boosts in play,
All
I
right.
mean, it's not.
Combo. Ken's getting his resources back, even though he doesn't need many more to end this.
If Dan doesn't strike now, Ken pretty much has guaranteed advantage going into his turn.
Yeah. We're also seeing, I mean, there's, with the exception of a spike still in play, I think Ken can just start wild swinging here.
Flipping out defend.
Defend boost. Ken is striking.
Pretty much
Ken
anything
gains
feels
advantage
good
if
here.
this hits, so it really doesn't matter what it
Swing
is.
Crit into sweep.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, I had a
no.
lot
More
Black
power
there.
cross is getting wiped.
Yep.
And with
Yes.
advantage, Ken has pretty much all the means to finish the game right now.
Yep, the defense
Yeah.
keeps and at
We-
2, but 2 is not a life total that many people will survive.
We've got Gurren on deck at this stage without much that can be done about it.
He boosts the
Okay,
Gurren,
boosts the Gurren.
gives up a dive.
That's an interesting choice. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Dan has no options against Gurren at this point.
Yeah, I think at this point that you can kill with Gurren.
because his dives and I believe his spikes are down too.
One
And he
spike
can
left.
Boosting light.
Ken
I
taking
respect
too
the-
much time to finish this.
I respect the light boost at the end. Into
All
a
right,
+1
+3
and strike.
+2 power. All right.
Gotta block it.
Dan swing.
Yep.
Dan swing whips, and the cross pulls the game to an end.
Yeah. Well played. Interesting to see LC over the course of 2 games, I think, boost Tatsu 4 times.
It's a good boost.
It's a very
It-
good boost.
It's Way of the Warrior. It literally is.
Minus A kept sticking to the corners, so there was really no use for Tatsu.
Yeah,
for
no
most of the
use
game.
for the cross up.
All right. Anything we guys want to do for recording? Talking to them before they head off, or they just going?
Oh, looks like A's already gone. I think possibly a little bit of competition nerves there.
Possibly.
No, I think we let them go.
Yep. LC is also gone for now. But yeah, that was the entire first week of New Challenger.
Yeah. Get a whole week off before you see more matches.
Yeah, we'll see basically the equivalent of a round 1 match for every other participant starting next week. This was just kind of the last sort of almost preliminary match before bracket, but definitely a bracket match.
All right. I've got practice I'm going to need to put in. I'm facing off against Terror. Let me go remind myself. Oh, right. I remember his team. It had a long title, but I remember the subtitle. The Snake as Cold as Ice.
Yep, he
Bringing-
modeled after Toho, I believe.
Oh, right. I remember someone was talking about that.
Hollow Knight
That-
in the NOL, a snake as cold as ice, I believe it is.
Yeah, that would do it. All right. So, that's Hazuma, Landrekia, and Jin Kisaragi. Meanwhile, I'll be coming in with Beat Eat Nest, Carmine, Merkava, and Byakuya, preferably in that order.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get these matches recorded next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forward to it.
I'm gonna have to get some practice in. Anyone got tips against any of those 3 characters?
Absolutely not.
Just concede.
You're. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I gotta play the games. I might get my Carmine banned. That'll always be sad. But I'm hoping to figure out how these wonky spider and void creature work out. They
Genuine
seem fun.
Genuine question, Ven. Do you, prior to this match, are you planning to practice up with your Carmine, or are you anticipating a ban?
A, I'm anticipating the ban, and B, I feel pretty confident in my general Carmine play. I'll probably still play him against those characters, but not with like game of specific practice.
No, makes sense. All right, I'm going to go message LC and make sure that somebody has submitted to the results form. Thank you guys so much for helping me commentate, or me helping you commentate, as the case may be.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for giving me the chance to commentate. This is my first go, and I hope to be able to commentate many more matches, except for my own.
Yeah, exact same boat.
Well, see everyone again later on.
All right. Have a great night, all.
Bye, everybody.